Hello, welcome back to a brand new video. It is Sunday, round 3, Hooton Park 2026. I think there's like 19 seniors and like 14 or 15 juniors. We just had driver's briefing, we just had scrutineering. I'm going to miss practice, so James is going to go up practice, so is Seb, so is everybody else. So I'll do a few clips for that, but then I've got qualifying. So after the clips of the practices, I'll jump the camera on straight to qualifying. I'm running brand new slicks. The tracker at the moment is currently damp or wet and damp, so hopefully it dries up and hope the weather stays exactly like this. But you'll find out what happens in this video, whether we do good or bad. Hopefully, I'm praying we get a good day, because like I'm low on the points, James low on points, Seb and Jake are doing decently, so yeah, fingers crossed it stays dry, fingers crossed it's a good weekend. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers. But yeah, enjoy the video, and I will clip to them not doing practicing. Just done qualifying, P16, absolute joke. Changed the setup, put a 76 sprocket on. Didn't change the car, like jetting. Put me flat torture bar on the front, the drop pressure down a bit. Heat one next, see what happens. So guys, it's the day after Houghton Park. I know you guys have just watched Heat 1, but unfortunately I got footage for Heat 2 or the final because my GoPro died. Heat 2 I started P8 after finishing P8 in Heat 1. No, I finished P7 in Heat 1, but as you've seen in the clip, number 67, but was coming into turn 3, I already braked before I seen them to hit each other off. I knew it was going to happen, so I braked a little bit later. The crash already happened. Them two taking each other off, well, Rossi taking Jack off, already happened before I even got to the corner. Well, about 2 meters before I got to the corner. They must have gone into the steward's office, well, into the office at Houghton, and put the blame on me. But yeah, I tried to explain to both Rossi and Jack that it wasn't me that smacked both of them off, because it wasn't. As you've seen in the video where I put the text, it says I didn't even get a drop down. I did not get a drop down, and my bumper at Houghton Park is the easiest bumper to get dropped down. So yeah, I got the blame for that, got a penalty, a one-place penalty for that. But that's my explanation for Heat 1 and why I had to start from P8 for Heat 2. So Heat 2 I started P8, made my way up to P5. And then, unfortunately, George Daniels, who had an incident with Max Greenland in Heat 1, had to start from the back. It was very obvious he was going to put his way through the grid, because George is very quick and he's currently leading the championship, so he is very quick. You don't expect much difference from George. So he managed to get his way through the pack. Heat 2, I was literally sitting in 5th the whole race, trying to catch P3 and P4. Didn't have the grip to do it because my tyres fell off literally about 4 laps towards the end. And before the 4 laps towards the end, I looked back and I did have a decent enough gap between myself and George, and Jake Gressy was behind George, I think. And then literally like a lap after that, Jake Gressy overtook George, and then unfortunately Jake Gressy's just too quick around Houghton. Everybody knows Jake is the quickest at Houghton. He caught me up in literally like half lap on turn 2. He completely done me. I was like, right, I'm just not going to battle this, because you just have no chance. So yeah, Jake passed me. Unfortunately, he ran me wide on the rumble strip a bit on turn 2, which is racing's racing. He didn't literally slam into the side of me or anything like that. He just overtook me. I should have shut the door before he even had the chance or the opportunity to do what he did. But it was a fair move. So Jake got past me, and then unfortunately, obviously, I ran on the rumble strip on turn 2, and George managed to get the run on me out of turn 2 down to the 3rd corner. Did a nice move on me. We clipped a bit of tyres and all that, but even when I said I spoke to George after the race, and I was just like, mate, good move, like, and he was like, oh, I do apologise for like tapping you a bit. I'm like, mate, a tap's a tap, like, I understand, but I know he didn't purposely mean to tap me, but it's just like, you got to judge the width of the cart, for example. So I'm not going to take that to heart. Me and George I feel like we're mates, so I wouldn't take that to heart, and we had to talk about it, and we were all good. So yeah, George and Jake managed to get past me, and I was just sat in 7th, so I was like, I'm going to finish here anyway, so there's no point in trying to fight Jake and George to push up the grid more when there's like 3 laps left. I feel my tyres are going off. Just sit here and get a decent finishing position for the final, which I did. I finished P7, and then that put me in P6 for the final. Unfortunately, I did not record the final, and I swear to God, I wish I recorded the final, because the amount of crap I had to deal with, sorry for swearing, but honestly, most of the race, I started P6, got up to P4, and then unfortunately, obviously, Jake Gressy and George Daniels again had a bad starting position due to prior heat result. So they started, I think George started about 3 positions behind me, or 4, and Jake started about 5 behind me. I managed to get a good start around the outside on number 17, which will bring me to the story in a minute. Done him on turn 1 on the outside, straight to 5th. I had Benji Gordon in front of me, and then I had Jack from Cat Racing in front of him, and then literally from lap 2 to lap 6, it was Jack, Benji, me, and number 17 Kart, like fighting for P4. So I looked behind and I seen that number 17 was on the back of my bumper, but Jack and Benji were fighting at the same time. So I seen it was getting a bit messy between them two. So I literally like put it to my helmet, like, mate, for number 17 to think about it, because these two are going to end up taking each other off. Unfortunately, number 17 Kart coming for the chicane, the fastest corner or corners on that circuit alone, decides to literally into the last corner, where you are supposed to brake. Every single person that races at Hooton Park will tell you you do have to brake for the last corner, because that is a fast chicane. You do have to brake. I braked coming out of the chicane for the last corner. Bang! Number 17 hits me from behind, sends me sideways a bit right like that, and then literally as soon as I was sideways right, bang, straight again into the side of me, throws me into the bloody wall, does nothing about it, carries on with his day. I looked at the marshal and I was like, mate, I hope you've seen that. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm guessing the marshal didn't see it, which is very surprising, because I looked right at him when it happened. And number 17 did not get any grid drops or positions lost. But yeah, I just don't understand. But yeah, round 3 is done with. Unfortunately, I am very sorry I couldn't get you guys footage for Heat 2 or the final. That is the explanation why if anybody was watching on a live time, and why I dropped down the grid so much, is because of that. And yeah, I'm over it now, but honestly, like, I lost so much like championship positions, and doing that move for one position, you could have just waited to the main straight, honestly. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you very soon.